First of all, I'd like to wish you guys a happy new year. Secondly, I know you guys have been missing the series, but we are back and ready to go again. It's a new year and we're going to start things off with a cup game. We are in the Plumstead Challenge Cup against Bexley Athletic. A quick reminder of two things before we head into the lineup. Number one, you can get more content on the UTR channel. That is down in the description below. Number two, if you want to show your support, then what you have to do is... all you have to do is head over to Twitter, tag myself in a tweet, Under the Radar FC, and use the hashtag UTRGang. But yeah, we are not going to waste any more time. Let's head into the lineup. Let's see who's starting for the first game of 2020. In goal, first of all, is going to be Max. Our defence is going to have Brad on the right, Will and Reggie at centre-back, and Jed playing at left-back to begin with. Flat 4-4-2 again, so that means Temi is going to be on the right, Eric and Tolu in the middle, and Santos starting on the left. Leaving as it has been for quite a bit of this season, Toby and Thomas up front. On the bench we have the superstar Lanray, Jams and myself. Also, before we get into the game, a lot of you guys have been asking where Mike's is. Sadly, we've had the news that he's done his ACL and LCL, which means he'll miss the rest of the season, which isn't great news, but all we can do is pray and hope for a speedy recovery.
Good morning, boys.
Good morning!
Welcome to 2020! Let's start this, let's start this year with a win. I know who the opponents are. I've done my research. No, it's a cup game, but let's be ruthless. They've already come out with the mentality that they've lost. Let's show them why they've come out with that mentality. But yeah, let's just be brutal. I feel like I'm getting vibes from Orpington Eagles for this game, and I don't really want that. But I just want us all around the pitch to just be ruthless. Just get at them, literally, and don't give them any time. Let them know why we are the favourites in this one. Because they've been making noise since they've turned up in the car park. One of them was like, oh, I don't know if I should put money in the meter, we won't even make it to extra time. So, no, let's show them why they've come out.
That is mad. That's first game of 2020. Let's start with a convincing win. All around the pitch, just literally give 100%. Front three, my front two. You don't know I ask of you, week in, week out. Yeah, I don't care. But yeah, that's all I have to say really.
If we don't turn up, it don't matter who we're against, we can lose. We've been in situations where, yeah, we've won, but we've given the team little spells where they're pressuring us. We're a good team. We can keep at the back. Let's buy our time. Tempo is not all about playing fast, it's about dictating the tempo of the game. We can move fast, we can move slow, but it all has to be within our tempo. Let's not let them start quick in the first 15 minutes and all of a sudden we're playing catch up. This is a game for us to win. 2020 first game, like, what a better way to start off our year as UTR. Like, we had a good 2019, but we can't be as good as we were in 2019. We need to be better. That's what we strive for, to be better than we were yesterday, better than we were last week. So I wish you all the best, boys, and listen, this could be a comfortable result, only if you turn up, yeah? Cool. Alright, boys, we're going to do the huddle.
Okay, here we are, first game of 2020, captains at the halfway line, UTR against Bexley Athletic. The refs laid down the law, spoken to the captains, Bexley Athletic at the halfway line, and they'll get the game underway. It's going to be the number 25 playing it back to the 18. 18 cuts inside, but it looks like he's going to run into trouble this time. Toby's won the ball and found Tolu. Tolu onto Santos. Santos plays one down the line into the gap. Toby flicks it into Thomas. Thomas going towards the byline, cuts it back. No one on the receiving end of that, but it's going to come on the edge of the box. Tolu and Jed maybe in two minds there. No one really called for it, I don't think. But we're going to commit a foul, and Bexley will have a free kick. We want to set the tempo from the off in the first minute, and Toby's trying to do just that with Temi pressing on the Bexley defence. They've lost possession here. Good pressing from them. Temi can't keep his foot in, and the 7 clears it behind. Toby then goes across to the right to take that corner. It's missed ahead of Santos. It's headed by the 15. Tolu trying to keep it alive. Captain clears it. Tolu still trying to keep it alive. Number 2 is going to swipe this one clear, and I think the linesman's called an offside anyway. I'm pretty sure that you guys can tell already by just looking at the pitch that's not the greatest of standards, so you're going to see a lot of people falling over this game. And there's number 1. Temi sends the 17 to bow down to the Ant Queen. Eric also wants to show his respects. It's gone into the feet of Thomas, who leaves it onto Toby. Toby's got Tolu to his left. Tolu under pressure from the 8 this time, and we're going to lose possession, but only for a moment. I guess on the bright side of things, actually, it's an entertaining factor that the pitch isn't the best, because you know that I'm going to make those silly little jokes every now and then. As Santos has the ball, he's going to play it to the left to Toby. Toby's under pressure from that man from Bexley. He's trying to switch the play. It's going to hit Tolu this time. Tolu tries to be clever with the La Croqueta. Doesn't really work this time. He's gone through and he's lost possession. Comes out to Eric and it's not a bad shot. Bexley have the ball with the number 7 just inside their half. Eric's going to pickpocket him and he's going to drive at this left back over here. Can he beat him? He's got Temi on the overlap. He uses Temi. Temi, can he find a pass across the box? He does so, but Santos can't keep his foot in. Eric takes a shot and he can't keep it down. Bexley have the ball in defence, they're trying to play it out. Temi reminding us how we greet in Nigeria. Bradley also taking one to the ground as well. Number 17 trying to keep the move going for Bexley. This time, Tolu's going to come across and try and defuse the situation. Eric will just sweep up and will keep the ball. Bradley now with a throw-in. We know we can throw it long. It's a decent one into the box. Thomas can't keep the header down. It's now going back to the Bexley defence. Their captain struggling to deal with that one. Temi tries to secure it. Eric's going to take over on this right-hand side. He's got Temi making that overlapping run again. He's going to kite inside this time. He's going to go for it, and it's not too far wide, to be fair. Bradley has it now. He looks forward for Temi. Number 17 shuts his legs quicker than a post office when you're running late. Bradley still keeps it alive for us. We're going to pick up the ball once again with Eric, and we're going to just once again slow it down and keep possession, because so far they've sat back and they've frustrated us. The ball is with Big Will Bonsu at the back. He's tried to find Santos. He does find Santos. Santos gets the shot off it straight at the keeper, but he's called offside anyway. In case you're wondering why Bradley's wearing my shirt number, he couldn't find a shirt, or we couldn't find a shirt. I'm not sure which one it is. As Temi sells this guy a raffle ticket, that's a free kick. Toby's gone over to take that free kick, clips it towards the back post. Tolu's head on it. It's deflected off a Bexley player, and Eric from 2 yards out, if that, has put it over the bar. And I know I'm not one to talk in these situations, but I know how he'll be feeling, and he's not going to want to see that again. Eric, you know what? I'm just going to put an ad there somewhere, maybe, just for you, so it just at least gives you the opportunity not to see that one again. He's missed that, and he doesn't know how. But we get back from these. Love that from Thomas picking him up there and making sure he doesn't get his head down. But so close, and I don't know what happened there. It is not the end of the world. We still have plenty of time to score. Toby with the corner this time, straight on header Tolu, and he had time and space. He got the direction wrong. Bexley had the ball deep inside their half, but they've lost it. That's nice from Temi. Temi onto Toby. Toby just able to poke it to Santos. Can he find a shot? He's found space a little bit, and it's deflected. If that was a bit faster, that could have ended up in the bottom corner. Their goalkeepers just kicked it, but kicked it a little bit too short. 18 wins the challenge there. Toby pokes it past the 7. Tolu's arrived to help out. Santos through to Thomas. Lovely touch from Thomas. Thomas swivels away from the 4. Thomas through in on goal. Thomas! And he pokes it past the goalkeeper. He slipped there as well. And he's also going to go and taunt the goalkeeper as well, which I don't actually condone. But apparently the goalkeeper was saying a lot in the first 20 minutes of the game, so Thomas just expressing himself there. But like I said, it's not really the thing to do, but it's a lovely goal nonetheless, swiveling away, going through and poking it past the goalkeeper. Santos with the ball over on the left, has quite a few bodies in front of him, tries to scoop one through for Thomas. I think they might have played the offside trap a little bit there, but it's worked if they have. Bradley with a throw in to take from the right hand side. He's looking for a UTR head or body at least. It finds neither. It's come out on the edge of the box to Eric. Eric onto Tolu, and he sliced his shot wide. It's going to be intercepted here by Jed, and it's his first opportunity maybe to step in and do something for us. He's got 3 Bexley shirts in front, so he makes the right decision and goes out to the right. Bradley picking up the ball. It looked like he wanted to burst into space, but he's going to leave it for Temi in the end. Temi's going to kite back into the box, too far for Thomas, and they'll get away. They haven't been able to do much. Reggie's going to step in here and win the ball for us. It's also a nice pass with the outside of the boot to Temi. Temi up against this left back here. Can he beat him? He's going to go towards the byline, push the 17 off the ball. It's going to come to Santos now. Santos is going to apply the finish into the bottom corner. I don't know how Reggie ended up like in the box there, jumping over Santos' shot like this is FIFA. But literally, he must not have let go of that LB button. As Temi did well, that's a nice pass from Reggie in the first place. Holds off the 17, hashtag get off me if you know, you know. Pez become a legend, and Santos applying the finish there. Nice stuff from UTR, that's 2-0. So then we're starting to get the hang of things. The cobwebs are coming off, as this time it's a short pass from the number 12. Toby putting pressure on the goalkeeper, and unfortunate for that one not to go in. So far, I wouldn't say we've done badly realistically, especially taking into consideration the surface. You can still see it's playing a factor. I feel like we've kept to our game plan in terms of trying to move the ball across and use our wide men, as this time Tolu's tried to do that. Thomas taking a wild swipe at it. He's trying to find his way through, but he's stopped by a load of Bexley shirts. It's going to be recycled by Eric. Bradley's going to get his head up and try and get into the box. Tolu jumping there, trying to flick it around the corner for Thomas, and the goalkeeper's going to come out and deal with that. We have a throw-in. It's just been taken by Jed. Eric's going to pick up on that and play it to Toby. Toby back to Eric. He receives the ball once again, and he finds Tolu's feet. Tolu gets his head up and finds a beautiful pass through the gap to Bradley. Good block from the 22, and he's also done well to keep it in play. 17's touches loose. Can we keep it alive? No, 7 clears it. Thomas has the ball for us. He's got Tolu to his left and decides to use him. Tolu first time into space for Bradley. Bradley with an opportunity to strike a goal. He's done so, but he's dragged the shot wide. And to be fair, I don't think that's too far wide. If you look at that, it's just about gone wide of the left post. And you know what he thinks of this? He thinks this is very, very close. Finds himself on the ball again, Bradley. He's gone down the line. He's going to try and put one towards the back post, and he's done so successfully. Jed's header is poor, and it's cleared away. Toby's gone over to take a corner from the left. Looks like Reggie's going to get his first opportunity for a header in 2020, and it's gone wide. Let's hope we don't have a repeat compilation like last year. Their goalkeeper's just taken a goal kick, and how about that for a touch from Eric? Beautiful stuff, and he's laid it onto Tolu. Tolu driving forward with the ball, but he's stopped in his tracks. Bradley's got time and space to pick a pass, and he's looking for Santos. He's jumped with the number 12. It's going to come down to Thomas. Thomas back to Santos, looking for the ball again. Number 22 does well. It's a corner again. Toby in swinging this time. Reggie can't get the header right. He swiped it. This time missed the ball. Tolu's tried to jump in there and take control, but it's hit his hand, and the referee's given the free kick. Bradley's got the ball here, and he's looking to slide one through for Thomas. He's done so successfully. Thomas inside the box. He's got options in there, and Tolu's flick isn't bad. It's gone through the legs of the 18, but straight into the hands of the keeper. Number 7 for Bexley picking up the ball inside our half. Eric slipped and pushed him to the ground. That's going to give them a free kick for the number 9 to take. An opportunity to get into our box. It's flicked on by the 25, and Reggie's done well to deal with it. Jed picks up the ball over on the left. He's got the number 11 in front of him. You shouldn't turn your back, and he's done so. Jed goes for a shot from distance, and it's not bad. It's parried wide. We have the ball with Tolu, not far from their box. There you go, buy me a frutella number 25. That's what Tolu says. It comes down to Toby, he leaves it for Thomas. Tolu gets the ball again, number 7 engaging, and he's just going to turn and switch the play out to Reg. Reg has plenty of time again over on this right. It goes into Eric. Eric finds a nice pass through to Thomas. Thomas is going to leave this one for Temi. Temi's going to shoot from a tight angle, and it's not a bad strike, you know. Will bringing the ball out from centre back. His pass is cut out by the 25. Tolu's jumping there with the 12. He plays it into Thomas. Thomas here going through past the number 4, deactivating the captain, and he's placed it past the goalkeeper again, leaving him looking like he's doing stretches in yoga. And Thomas has his 2nd of the game. It's a really nice goal actually, well taken. Skips away from the number 4 there, see you later, and opens his body and finds the bottom corner. So then just before half time we have the 3rd. They're going to try and play it forward there. It's going to be cut by Will, and the referee's going to blow his whistle for half time. So far it's been a pretty good start to the year for UTR.
Hey, you man, where you pop ball is decent, you know. I can't even lie, there's been spells where we work it from one side to the other. I feel like that's when we're strong. Like, if it was on the right side, Jed and Tenos got plenty of space. When it's on Santos' side, Brad and Tops have plenty of space. When we work it in behind, they can't deal with it. Tom, hold it all the time, turn, strength, pace, whatever. They can't deal with it. The only thing I'll pick up on is I feel like sometimes we get in position too soon. Let's say someone doesn't make the pass, but literally making the run and we stay there. And all of a sudden you've got a flat 4 playing up front, and there's nothing to work. So we have to reset. Once the ball goes back, people in your positions up top, spin again, keep moving. They can't do it, they don't want to run. So honestly, I've got nothing to say like negative. I think that was a good performance.
I don't think there's really negatives per se. I think there's just pointers. So I think it's good to watch it from the side as well. A few times Temi's been set down that side, he's pulled it back and no one's got there. And the last one you shot, I don't blame you for shooting, because the last few times you pulled it back, no one's been there. Or it's gone to the edge of the box, it's not gone to anyone. Sometimes, look at the pitch, we're asking ourselves to ping 50, 40 yard balls across. We can't even set our feet, so let's try and shorten it up. Yes, a few times it will be on. I don't mind us switching it across the back, that's fantastic. But I'm saying we're here at right back and people are asking for it to be lobbed into the box. We can't really do that on the pitch. Look at the bottom of your boots. But I think overall we've tried to play as best as we could. We just need to try and do it a little bit more. Play, shorten it up, let Eric control the game.
Boys, honestly, be ruthless, lick shots. As soon as you get out, you see that D, think about shooting. Think about it. They're standing so far off you lot. Just set yourself and place it. Thomas, your second goal, you did that. You beat him, set yourself and placed it. It's that easy. Beat on like, literally.
Back four and keeper. Listen, when you've been tested, not even tested, when they tried to do something, you lot dealt with it. But I just need you lot to be switched on because one through ball that could be in, like miscommunication. But listen, strong performance from the thing. Exactly.
You slipped as well.
Yeah, exactly. That was my shot. If
What did
the pitch
the
wasn't like this, it
keeper
would have
say?
gone in.
No,
It would have gone in, man.
Fam, that's
What he did, fam, he was chatting.
I was upset, bro.
You hit it too sweet, too clean.
Cleanly.
He shanked it going in. He shanked it going in. You hit it too good. That's why it went like that. Fam, was that my left foot or the right?
So then, into the second half, we're going to make a change. It's going to be Jamil making his way onto the pitch in place of Jed. His first involvement is going to be to play it to the feet of Santos here. He's going to send that guy, number 12, just for a moment. He's going to try and find a pass here. He's gone through to Thomas. Thomas through and on goal. It did look offside to me. He's been called in the end, and I think that is the correct decision. You can see the man on the far side with his flag up. Santos there. Thomas looking like he's just in front of their defenders, and that will be offside. It was a nice finish though. He's looking a lot sharper this game. He's come into this new year clearly with some resolutions. It's on to Temi here. Temi tries to poke it past the goalkeeper, who's put it straight at him though. Bexley Athletic have the ball over on the far side. Number 17 trying to turning too slowly, and Santos has punished him for that. Temi's played it onto Toby. Toby keeps possession for us, and he sees the runner Thomas forward. Thomas inside the box, and yet again the goalkeeper left helpless and doing stretches on the ground. That is 4-0. Thomas getting his hat-trick, and he's looking very sharp so far. Toby playing the little pass around the corner through to Thomas, and that is certainly one way to clean mud off your boots. Tolu has it now, coming straight back at Bexley, not giving them any time to rest. It's a 1-2 of Santos. He's done well to keep possession here, and oh my goodness, he's made that guy look like a dog weeing in the park. Goodness gracious, let's take another look at that. I don't know how he's even had the confidence to do such a skill on such a pitch, but there you go. Little, I don't even know what you call it. What do you call that? What do you actually call that? The little ball roll fake that you would on FIFA, but the audacity to do it is crazy. Anyway, we have ourselves a corner. Eric to take that corner. It's Lewis Bradley. It's going to come on the edge of the box to Santos. He's leant back and it's way over. A Bexley attack's just broken down. Number 6 tries to retrieve it, but he can't do so. And someone called David Attenborough because Tolu sent that pass soaring like an eagle. It's Thomas breaking down the right hand side. Can he get the ball into the box? It's a decent counter attack. It's Toby there trying to control it and place it past the goalkeeper. But Bexley have done well to recover, but only for a moment. It's going to come back to Eric this time, and he's put his shot wide of the target. The technique on this pass though, beautiful stuff from Tolu. What a pass. It's going to come over on the left of their box to Jams. Jams has Eric with him, goes to Santos instead. Santos has been trod on in the box, and the referee's going to point to the spot. That will be a penalty. They can't believe it, but let's take another look. Jams into Santos there. Santos controls it, and he's just been trod on by their man there, so that definitely is a penalty. The man to take this opportunity is going to be Jams. He's always been urged to shoot by the sidelines, and he has the opportunity one-on-one with the Bexley goalkeeper to set things right. Can he get his first goal of the season? The referee's blown his whistle. It's Jams going forward, and that is a penalty. And oh my gosh, if you guys watch my PES series, that's actually how they celebrate on PES. Jams didn't know what to do, and he scored. That's 5-0 to UTR, and Jams getting his first goal of the season. Well done to him. Substitutions then. It's myself making my way onto the pitch for Eric, and Santos is also going to make way for superstar Lanray. Lanray here on the ball, shapes to shoot, 7 goes stumbling, goes shoving into Lanray as well. We have the advantage. Temi goes for it, can't get it on target. I've got the ball here and I've tried to find Temi over the top. He's got Bexley shirts chasing back with him there. I couldn't find him properly. It's gone back to the goalkeeper. He's lost it. It's going to go on the edge of the box to Toby, and he can't keep that one down at all. Another substitution, that's going to be Temi coming off the pitch for Jed. I've got the ball on the left, and I'm going to go for the 1-2 this time with Jed, number 12, going in a little bit dangerously there. Jed jumping with the 6. We're going to win possession back here with Thomas. Thomas against the number 12, trying to nutmeg him there. It's not really come off, but he's come out with the ball anyway. He scooped it forward for myself there. Number 4 is going to clear it out of play. They're living a bit dangerously. Number 12 trying to shield the ball on the edge of his box against Jed. Jed, good strength there to get the ball back for us, and also good skill there to beat the number 12. Number 12 hacking at his legs there. He's also going to get the advantage going forward there. Tries to play it into the box, and it could have been an own goal there. Swiped behind for a corner. Toby putting the Bexley defence under pressure once again as Tolu's going to take over. Looks like the number 12 has been caught this time. How about that for Court? He's touched that down so nicely. The ball's gone to the edge of the box though, and only to a Bexley shirt. Number 8 for Bexley trying to break. Bradley's going to slow him down. He's going to turn into trouble with myself this time. I've touched it there. Taken a heavy touch here. I've overrun it and I've gone straight into the number 22, I believe. And I've absolutely clattered my knee against his, I believe. It was actually, honestly, I don't think I've been in so much pain for a while, since the shoulder thing actually. But yeah, it wasn't nice at all. I couldn't move for a moment with my knee, and here's another look at this there. Also, I slipped just as I go into the challenge. It was knee on knee contact, and that could be the end of my game. That's where a heavy touch gets you, and I hope that's my last one of 2020. It's been played into Bradley. He's going to drop the shoulder, cut inside. Can he take it on his left foot? He swiped at it, and somehow we've gotten a corner from that. Nothing happened from that corner, so we're going to build again from the right. It's into Reggie from Jams. Reggie taking one from distance. It's hit off the post, and Jed is going to be first on the scene to tap it in to an empty net, more or less. That is 6-0. They're claiming an offside. Referee doesn't give it, and it's another goal for UTR. Jamil with the ball. He's got Lamre in support. Lamre back to Jamil. Back to Lamre. This is almost like that episode of The Simpsons. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. It's Thomas back to Lamre again. This is a nice move from UTR. Lamre across the box. That's a good ball. And arriving late is Jed. That's 7-0. His second of the game. He's come back on the pitch and scored 2. It's nice to see us make the ball move nicely like that. Especially, like I said, in the conditions. To even still try and play football, you just love to see it. Nice goal.
What a goal! That was Jam! And Jam started that! And Jam started that!
So they have to kick off again, and it's going to go back here to the number 12. Number 12 plays a short pass there, and Thomas is going to get another goal this game. He's telling them, you can't do that there. I'm around. That's 8-0, and another goal for the big man. I tried to give the armband to a superstar, but he gave it back to me. I've tried to get my way back on the pitch. Don't know why. It's over on the far side. It's going to come back to me. Played it into Bradley. Bradley again dropping that little shoulder. He's going to drive down the line as well. Try and cut it back into the box. No one there really. Just on the edge of the 6-yard box. It's Jamil picking up the ball again. He's done well. He's dinked it into Thomas, and Thomas can't direct it on target with his shin. Back over on the left, Thomas securing it and finding Lamre's feet. Lamre through the gap for Jamil. Jamil shimmies to go inside. Little Lacroqueta, he's been pushed off balance and then played it behind. Jamil showing the flair that we didn't know he had. From that corner then, Lamre's gone across to take it. Looks like a decent ball. Bradley's jumping there and he's put it wide. We've won possession once more. Lamre finding some space there, and he's got Temi to his right. He's back on the pitch and he's got an opportunity to score, and he doesn't make any mistake. Probably the stiffest acrobatics you'll see, and nah, he has deserved the goal this game, so fair play.
And he doesn't get back to me for 4 days.
Bradley bringing the ball in field. I'm pretty sure because he was wearing number 17, he started playing more central. This time I've tried to backheel it onto Lamre. Lamre's backheel hasn't worked. Number 25 goes in there, and after my knee injury, I didn't need any sort of contact. Definitely avoided that one. Number 18 for Bexley with the ball. Lamre gonna step in there and win possession for us. He's got Bradley to his left. He takes the shot. Goalkeeper spilled it. Bradley going in there. He's gone to ground. He wants the penalty maybe. Jed arriving there to tap it in, and he's gotten a hat trick there. That is 10-0. The goal is gonna stand. Bradley wants the penalty, and he can't believe it. I don't know why Bradley. He wants the goal so bad, but we've already scored. That's 10-0, and the ref has given the goal. Let's take a look at this. I reckon Bradley could have scored with his first touch there. The goalkeeper does get a bit of Bradley, to be fair, but Jed's on hand to tap it in, and Brad is still arguing about it. He really wants goals this year. But yeah, that is pretty much going to be it for the game. Referee puts the whistle to his lips. That's a 10-0 victory. A game that started very slow, but in the end, we started the new year exactly how we would have liked it, with a win. So we're through to the next round, and hopefully we can go all the way. But yeah, I hope you guys are happy that Sunday League is back. Hopefully we can build on this in the next few games. There will be some very big and important games coming up soon, so we have to get ready for those and we cannot get complacent. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure you guys are, and it should be very interesting. That is it for this week's Sunday League. If you have enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button for me. If you're new around here and want to see some more, make sure you subscribe. And also if you want some extra content, head to the UTR channel and check that out.